Okay, today we're going to talk about KD, Kevin Durant. Should he stay or should he go? And where's he going to go? So let's go back in time a little bit when he played for OKC. And they basically had the Warriors on their ropes up 3 games to 1, and somehow they didn't win. Then, not too long after that, he decides he wants to go play for the Warriors. I guess if you can't beat them, you got to join them, right? Well, when Russell Westbrook got the news of that he was leaving, he had to be pissed. And from that point on, the friendship they had, if it was me, I'm hitting delete on my cell phone. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want you to call me. I don't want you to text me. And as long as either one of us is still in the NBA, don't even talk to me. Now, after you get both out of the league, that's a different story. You could become friends again. But he had to be so disappointed when he heard that he was leaving. And if he could have just held out a little bit longer, Paul George could have been there with them. That might have put him over the top, but it didn't work out that way. So now he's playing for a championship team, definitely the best team in the league. And now you want to leave there? And where are you going to go to? Pretty much all the top teams in the West, they can't get you on their team. And do they want you on their team? So now your choice is go to the East. So now you got Milwaukee, their team's set. You're not going there. Toronto, you got Serge Ibaka on that team. You're probably the reason why he left Oklahoma City. And Kawhi Leonard, I don't think he'd even want to play with you at this point. So Toronto's out of the question. So now, where are you going to go? You might go to Boston. Kyrie's not, in my opinion, is not going to be there. So now you want to take a franchise that's not doing too well and you think you're going to get them there by yourself? In my opinion, I don't think so. So now you got two choices. You're in it for the money or you're in it for the ring. You're already in a spot where you're getting the rings. About getting that money you can get with somewhere else, you're not getting that in Golden State. If I owned the Golden State Warriors, I wouldn't give it to you. So we'll go to the next step. You're going, I really can't see where you would want to go. If it was me, I'd stay in Golden State. They say that the Knicks have all this money to spend. Well, if they give it all to you, you'll have the money, but you're not getting no ring. So that's a decision you're going to have to make, because the way I see it, and you're telling everybody, you're talking to C.J. McCollum, texting him, talking him, Facebook and iPod, I don't know, there's nowhere to hide nowadays. And you're telling him that you're not going to win a championship. So you're on a team that's won 3 out of the last 4 years. You're the MVP the last 2 years. But like I said in my other video, I think they're a better team without you. But that's yet to be seen, because right now you're injured. And that was a no contact injury. Now, don't take this personal, but you're not built like a Shaquille O'Neal, Karl Malone, Joel Embiid. I mean, I can go down the list. You're not built to, like, I don't know. I just don't get why you just don't go out in the court and do what you do. And just keep your mouth closed. Because you're physically not built to talk like that and dictate things, because I've played sports, and when it wasn't, never at no professional level, but there's still competition. And if I was playing against a guy like you, we were all friends, and we would have like assassins on the team, like the guy that would take a penalty, take an ejection just to get their top player out of the game. I mean, the way you're talking, you're just not built to talk like that. But this is just my opinion, you know. Just say that you do get an injury. What happens then? How long you out for? So if you're thinking of going to the Knicks, you're definitely not getting a ring. You might get all the money they got sitting in that little trust fund over there. But I just can't see you going anywhere on the East Coast and making a team your own, like what everybody's talking about. You want to be the leader of a team. You had that chance in OKC and you blew it. So now you got a big decision to make. Should I stay in Golden State and play as a team and keep getting rings? Because that might last a while. At least get to the finals all the time. Or go to the East Coast, where in my opinion, you have no shot of getting a ring other than with Milwaukee or Toronto. I mean, I don't even think Philly, I don't even think you can get there. But those are the top three teams, in my opinion, that they'll be hanging around for a while. I mean, if you went to Toronto, that whole team would be in disarray. Seriously. I mean, you see all the guys that left OKC after you left, just like you were telling CJ McCollum that you have no shot of winning a world championship. Well, you're going to wind up in the same spot if you leave. Because it would, if you could get to Toronto, it would be one of the most dysfunctional organizations in basketball. And that's just my opinion. But you're a grown man. You have a decision to make. I'd think about it long and hard before I made that decision. Think about it's up to you. You either want the glory and be in the winner's circle a lot of times, or you want the money. Because the way I see it, you can't have both. I mean, just something to think about. You burned a lot of bridges doing the things you did, saying the things you said. But the decision is entirely up to you. So we'll see what happens. The NBA draft is tonight, so I have a little idea of who's going where. But anyway, till next time on Real Talk, I'm Johnny Wah, and you're not. Have a great day. Bye-bye.